69th edition of the Ballon d'Or quickly started out with Mo Salah as the favorite of the 69th presentation of the Ballon d'Or, but he's faded out, and now Raphinha is going to be this year's winner of the Ballon d'Or. The first time a Brazilian player wins it since Kaka back in 2007. Raphinha used to be with Leeds United before he joined Barcelona, and so his breakaway started out with Leeds United, and then he was with Barcelona since 2022. So this was the breakaway team that kind of gave him interest in the transfer market. 18 years after 2007, it is Raphinha that's going to win the Ballon d'Or, and he came over from Leeds United to Barcelona. Now Kaka is Gamache of 6. This would be Barcelona's 6th Champions League title this year. In Barcelona's 6th title is going to result with the next player from Brazil to win the Ballon d'Or. And after Bayern win their 6th Champions League title, it's Brazil. He'll be the 5th player to win the Ballon d'Or, and it's going to be a total of 6 awards. So that 5 players in 6 awards is kind of reminiscent of the first Ballon d'Or in the year 56. And he is going to seal the Ballon d'Or, in my view, by beating the team in the Champions League final that's based from Paris, France, which would be PSG. Paris, France is Gamache of 56, and 5 players from Brazil win the award for a total of 6 times that they win the award. Raphinha is Gamache of 42. 42 is also Gamache of PSG. It's called Allianz Arena. It's funny, the Champions League final at Allianz Arena is Gamache of Raphinha. He is exact Gamache of the stadium. Allianz Arena in reverse. Not only does Raphinha equal the potential opponent PSG, as well as the stadium, but Raphinha, you see, his first name is Rappel. Rappel is Gamache of Munich, Germany, in the Spanish language. You know, Barcelona's language, since Barcelona is a Spanish club, Munich, Germany in Spanish is Gamache of Raphinha. And so all this is going to add up to Raphinha winning the Ballon d'Or this year. These are the things that we need to look at, but I want to do the date duration too, from his birthday to the day of the Champions League final. So Raphinha, his birthday on the 14th day of December, to the day of the final, which is May the 31st. What do we get? What do we get? Mo Salah is 24, but instead of the early favorite of the 69th Ballon d'Or, Gamache is 69 and 24, instead we get the first Brazil player to win the award since Kaka, 24 weeks after Raphinha's birthday. We do not include end day, so we get exact week duration of 24 weeks. First winner from Brazil since Kaka. Mo Salah is the favorite, but not the actual winner at the end. And instead we get Barcelona's first title since they defeated Juventus in 2015 when they beat PSG. PSG is Gamache of 15. Notice how Juventus is Gamache of Barcelona winning their next Champions League title with Raphinha, in Raphinha 141 would be commentary of Juventus FC. What about the time that he signed with Barca to the day that he wins Champions League, July the 15th? He signed with Barcelona on the 15th day of July, and he's looking at the end of the day, he's going to win their first title since, the year 15. So that's kind of interesting, too. But he's the obvious favorite to win the award. And the caveat is, without Lewandowski in the semifinal, Raphinha is going to be the hero against Inter. Just over 34 months later, the 35th month, Barcelona will win the Champions League. The 35th month after Raphinha signed with Barcelona. And he does the job. He'll be the leading goal scorer of this year's Champions League. A ridiculous 12 goals in the Champions League already with Barcelona. Will he score in Copa del Rey final? Will he score against Mallorca? He will approach his 52nd goal potentially in the first leg of Champions League against Inter Milan. So that's another thing that we must look out for too. So here we are, Raphinha to win the Ballon d'Or. First winner from Brazil since Kaka, and he will do so by beating Qatar Sporting Investments owned PSG in the final, and QSI is 18.